Jasmine Crockett believed she had Elon cornered until he calmly delivered one sentence that silenced the entire hearing. The Rayburn House office building was packed, every seat filled, press badges visible, interns whispering updates, phones recording silently. Though the hearing hadn't commenced, anticipation hung heavy in the air. Outside, news vans lined the block, anchors teasing, "Elon Musk testifies today before the House Oversight Committee." Inside, Musk sat alone at the witness table. No entourage, no legal team, just himself with water and barely consulted notes. His black jacket was understated, he appeared composed and attentive. Representative Crockett hadn't arrived yet, but her name circulated like wildfire. Known for being sharp and confrontational, when announced as a key questioner, everyone anticipated fireworks. C-SPAN had cut to commercial while social media buzzed with hashtags. Hashtag Musk under oath, hashtag Crockett versus Musk, hashtag free speech test. 10 minutes later, the chairman gavelled, "This hearing will now come to order." Musk shifted slightly but remained focused. After formalities thanking Musk and explaining the hearing's purpose, Crockett entered power red blazer, determined expression. She didn't look at Musk, she didn't need to. Cameras followed her as she received briefing materials from a staffer. Throughout opening statements about disinformation and tech responsibility, tension mounted. This wasn't merely about algorithms, it concerned narrative control, speech regulation, and digital town square governance. Musk had upended conventional power dynamics, refusing to back down despite criticism. When invited to speak, Musk stated simply, "I'm here because I believe in open dialogue, even when difficult. If free speech only protects agreeable speech, it isn't truly free. My goal with X is creating a platform where people think aloud without fear of erasure." Crockett quickly interrupted, "Mr. Musk, you claim to care about dialogue, yet your platform breeds hate, lies, and political manipulation." She attacked without preamble. Musk responded measured, "Congresswoman, that's a serious accusation which actually demonstrates why open platforms matter. People need to see others' genuine beliefs." "I've seen it," Crockett retorted. "White supremacists verified, conspiracy theorists promoted, violence threats permitted, because it's free speech. Is that progress? Progress is messy. Freedom is messy. Censorship is neat and clean, just delete disagreements," Musk replied calmly.
"You're twisting this." Crockett leaned forward.
"No one wants opinions deleted. We're questioning why you promote voices endangering lives. Hate speech differs from free speech." Murmurs filled the room as clips circulated online. Musk remained composed, "The issue is who defines hate speech.
Congress?
The government with secret programs influencing online content? If so, we're curating democracy, not protecting it." "So you're a victim?" "The billionaire CEO of an influential platform is just speaking truth to power."
Crockett's tone sharpened.
"I'm not claiming victimhood," Musk replied.
"I'm highlighting a principle. Ven institutions se längse dissent under safety pretenses, tats dangerous."
"It doesn't end with extremists, but with anyone inconvenient. Rich coming from someone who banned a teenager tracking your private jet," she scoffed. "I temporarily suspended a doxing account sharing real-time location data, a safety issue, not speech suppression. Let's distinguish between them."
"You decide what safety versus speech," Crockett shot back.
"You're playing God on a digital stage while expecting applause." Musk considered her words. "I make decisions based on principles this country was founded upon, even if sometimes forgotten."
The exchange intensified like a took-off war. Crockett raised her voice. "Jure unleashing so meeting uncontrollable."
"People are being radicalized, believing and spreading lies."
"Tats chaos, not freedom."
Musk replied steadily, "Congresswoman, what you call chaos I call reality. Suppressing reality only increases systemic distrust." Pressing her hands on the desk prosecutor style, Crockett demanded, "Yes or no question, has misinformation increased on your platform since your takeover?" "That's not yes/no, Musk responded unflinchingly. "It depends how you define misinformation. The government has labeled inconvenient truths as misinformation. Whose truth are we discussing?" "I'll take that as yes," she frowned. "Interpret however you wish, but redefining my answer doesn't make it accurate," he replied as journalists scribbled frantically. "You've created a platform where people feel entitled to say vile things without boundaries," Crockett continued. "There's no referee, just chaos. Yet millions still come," Musk noted, "because it's the last place for unfiltered speech." "How reckless that sounds," she narrowed her eyes. "No," he said calmly, "it sounds honest." A brief, tension-filled pause followed. Crockett regrouped. You're portraying yourself as a martyr, but you're just another rich man who bought a megaphone calling it revolution.
I didn't buy a megaphone, Musk leaned forward. I booked a battlefield where bot sie de speak.
For just 1 second, Crockett seemed caught between disbelief and fury before continuing. You permit accounts pushing conspiracy theories about elections, vaccines, school shootings, turning tragedies into content. I allow institutional questioning, Musk replied. When questions are silenced, trust breaks. Not everyone speaking is right, but everyone silenced might have been. You sound like someone who's never lost anyone to lies, she said coldly. I've lost plenty, he paused, but never lost my independent thinking ability, nor would I take that from others. The room reacted visibly, some leaning back, others exchanging glances, some remaining expressionless. This is about attention, isn't it?
Crockett presset. The chaos benefits your brand.
After contemplating her, Musk replied, if I wanted applause, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Silence followed.
The chairman prepared to intervene, but sensed the moment wasn't finished. I don't enjoy conflict, Musk continued. I prefer building to fighting. But if speaking plainly means hearings like this, so be it. Gripping her microphone, Crockett fired back, so you're just a humble guy in the power chair telling everyone how to interpret reality? No, Musk raised an eyebrow. I built a platform saying speak your mind, that's different. You're playing semantics, she laughed humorlessly. Claiming neutrality while your algorithms amplify worst voices because outrage pays. I don't optimize algorithms for outrage, he countered. I reduced manipulation. As for worst voices, those are often what people try hardest to silence.
That's poetic, she mocked.
Do you write these lines before bed or while dodging accountability? After a pause, Musk spoke with measured gravity. Congresswoman, I don't think it's hateful letting people speak. It's dangerous when one side dictates acceptable speech. That's how freedom dies, not in a bang, but in silence. The room stilled completely. Even Crockett blinked momentarily. Committee members shifted uncomfortably, staff stopped mid-task.
Don't quote me drama, she snapped.
This isn't a movie script. People are dying from online lies while you're playing philosopher king. It's real life, he responded unwavering, which is exactly why it matters. When people fear speaking, even wrongly, they don't stop thinking, they stop trusting. Slapping her notes, Crockett continued, who doesn't get philosophical protection? Shooting victims' families seeing their children become hashtags, nurses harassed by your freethinkers' followers.
Jure giving cowards megaphones.
No, Elon replied steadily.
I'm giving everyone mirrors.
What they do with them is their responsibility. The chairman raised his gavel, but Crockett was already continuing, you hide behind freedom because it's convenient, not caring who gets hurt as long as you avoid consequences. After a beat, Musk responded quietly, with respect, your issue seems not with misinformation but with losing message control. The statement landed powerfully. Some gasped, others sat wide-eyed.
Excuse me. Crockett starret, Eis burning.
Musk didn't repeat himself.
The silence spoke volumes.
So I'm free speech's enemy because I'm stopping deadly lie spreading? Her voice rose. I didn't call you an enemy, Musk clarified.
I said you want control.
Maybe people are tired of being told what's safe to think. Decorum finally broke. Crockett spoke over him, voice raised, you're twisting everything, sounding clever while avoiding accountability.
Order. Order.
Representative Crockett. The chairman's gavel banged repeatedly. This man is gaslighting us all while pretending it's noble, she continued. Congresswoman, this is a formal hearing. More gavel banging. Throughout this, Musk remained quiet and composed, knowing the exchange was already spreading online. The public was watching every second, with something louder building outside. By the time Musk exited, public opinion had already formed multiple times over. He walked steadily through marble hallways as aides and reporters swarmed him. He neither stopped nor hurried, like someone who knew this wasn't finished but feared nothing ahead. Inside, Crockett remained seated, jaw tight, papers scattered before her like they might explain her sense of defeat. Outside, college students gathered with signs reading free speech isn't optional, and platforms aren't publishers. When a reporter asked if he regretted anything, Musk replied, no. If I regret anything, it's that we're having this conversation so late.
By noon, the Confrontation dominated headlines everywhere.
A clip posted by a Tulsa podcaster captioned, he didn't raise his voice, he didn't need to garner 3.2 million views within an hour. Reactions split between those saying Crockett exposed an unchecked billionaire and others claiming she proved Musk's point, that volume doesn't equal correctness. What resonated was Musk's stillness, his refusal to escalate. He hadn't mocked her, he let her yell while remaining grounded. This unsettled people differently. One radio segment featured two professors debating. One praised Crockett for accountability, the other noted, if your opponent appears monk-like while you're burning, your point's validity becomes irrelevant, you've lost. At Tesla's Fremont campus, employees gathered voluntarily to watch. Some chuckled at memes, others nodded during Musk's mirror effect defense. He doesn't speak like a politician or CEO, someone observed. By evening, late-night hosts incorporated the hearing into monologues. In Phoenix, Vietnam veteran Paul Ramirez watched intently. That guy doesn't blink, he remarked to himself. People normally disinterested in congressional hearings tuned in because it transcended policy jargon, it represented colliding worldviews. A Kansas City podcast later observed, this wasn't about tech but about control, who has it wants it or isn't afraid to relinquish it. Meanwhile, Crockett's team managed mixed feedback, some praising her fire, others saying emotion overtook substance. One local paper wrote, Representative Crockett came to win, Musk came to remind us it wasn't a game. Later that evening, away from cameras, Musk sat privately with Representative Colin Mercer, a moderate known for listening skills. Sharing iced tea as daylight faded, Mercer remarked, that got heated. Musk smiled faintly, it usually does when conversation's genuine. She's fighting for her beliefs, so am I. You didn't think platform content could be dangerous?
Mercer asked.
It absolutely is, Musk acknowledged, but so is silence, so is determining who speaks based on whose feelings need protection. When we filter reality for comfort, we lose truth entirely. After thoughtful silence, Mercer asked, you think government fears truth? I think some fear losing control, Musk replied, and truth strips power from those dependent on illusion. Standing by the window overlooking Washington's nighttime lights, Musk continued, I didn't buy X for friendship or profit, but because the world needs places where people argue, err and grow, not curated playgrounds but real places with genuine risk. How rare to hear that in this building, Mercer observed. Musk turned back, this wasn't about Crockett and me. It's about whether we still believe people can handle truth or need it filtered and pre-approved. You think they can handle it?
Mercer pressed.
Not always, Musk admitted, but that's irrelevant. We can't gatekeep reality because it's inconvenient, that's the fast track to total control. As Musk prepared to leave, Mercer noted, she'll be trending for days. Your line's already on t-shirts. Musk shrugged, people remember simple truths without shouting. The louder people get about protecting others from speech, the more I wonder who they're really protecting, and from what. Walking away past a cleaning crew member who recognized him, Musk nodded simply and continued, not pridefully, just habitually, like someone departing chaos for somewhere better. Because truth doesn't always roar, sometimes it waits for noise to subside.
Entwehen sie längsere Turns, Trud reminds.
The lesson, stay calm amid noise, speak clearly through difficulty, never trade silence for comfort when truth matters.
Like what you read?
Subscribe for more bold stories cutting through noise.